Great, thank you.
Yep, so... Yeah. I think I said this, What we're doing is I'm actually starting to build my stamina up for the, long distance run, as they say.
Okay,
Long
relax,
distance
take it
means,
easy.
you know,
Here comes your first
150
question.
plus.
It's worth 100 euros.
Yeah, I got coffee here again, even though I shouldn't because I'm running risk of dry socket. For some reason, none of my family's ever gone dry socket, so... Traditionally, what is a bride wear over her face? Balaclava, veil, bouquet, helmet. That'd be veil.
Nice, easy
I was
one.
wanting to
You
say
have
it like
100
how I
euros.
sound bouquet, B-U-C-K-E-T. I am a
Good.
fan of Kingdom
Here's
Appearances,
200
so...
euros worth.
Name the famous country and western singer Kenny Pan Rogers Peter Rabbit. That'd be a Kenny Rogers.
No doubts there. You have
It's the
200
one
euros.
that makes it. I think about Kenny Rogers roaster chicken from Seinfeld. And my favorite
For
Kenny Rogers song would
300
probably
euros,
be
here's another easy one.
How's It Stream. King James II was defeated by William III at the Battle of the Boyne, Shannon, Pottle, Totka.
You think it's A?
Yeah.
Very well
I
done.
missed on was the
You have 300
treats
euros.
limit question. I think self-analysis that that was one of the few that I didn't
Answer
see
this
too
one.
much. So.
It'll take you up to 500 euros.
Okay. Which of the following is not a coffee-producing country? Costa Rica, Kenya, Iceland, Colombia. There's such thing as
You
I found
think
the
it's
coffee.
C?
It's fine enough because they bring up coffee producing.
Good
and I
on you.
got some coffee.
You got 500 euros.
I should stress I had this resting for about 10 hours.
Remember,
actually, so
you still have all three lifelines
they
left.
said cold coffee doesn't interfere because I've
You
heard
have
coffee
reached the first stage where you will get to
raise the
keep
blood
what
pressure
you
to the
win.
point where
For
the,
1,000
dry socks gonna
euros,
kick in,
take a crack at this one. Here it is.
Okay. According to Shakespeare, what is the food of love? Chocolate, fried chicken, watching TV, music. Music is the food of love.
Final answer is D. Shall we go
If you're
to
wondering
orange?
what type of music do I listen to, actually?
You looked like you knew
I
what you were
usually
doing,
mostly
and you
listen to
did. That's the
mostly
right
listen
answer.
to
You
2000,
just won
actually.
1,000
Even
euros.
though I was born in 2001, I like to listen to some music my parents listened to, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s music. I will dabble in the early to mid 2000s though, but my heart cut off in 2005. I'll even dabble into 50s music actually as well. And if I'm very, very good, I might even go back as far as the 40s even.
You have 1,000
Because
euros.
I kind of
That
like
is yours to take
old school
away
40s
and do
and
with
50s
as
jazz,
you please.
actually.
You now have the chance to double your money
I'm more
by
or less
answering this
a
question
prog
for
rock
2,000
fan.
euros.
I'm a massive Pink Floyd fan, so. But that being said, okay. A letter terminating a person's relationship is given which name? Dear Joe, Dear Jack, Dear John, Dear Jim. That'd be Dear John.
You think it's
I think
C?
there's actually a country song called Dear John that was in
You
GTA
had
San
1,000
Andreas,
euros,
actually.
whether this answer was right or
Off
wrong.
the,
It's right.
I think
You
it's
now
like a
have
country station,
2,000
actually.
euros.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing fine. The money is starting to build up now, but the questions are also getting harder. So remember, you have as much time as you need. Here is 4,000's worth.
Okay. 4,000. The center of the atom is called the molecule, nucleus, electron, fusion. That'd be the nucleus.
You think it's B. You were right to go with that. You now have 4,000 euros.
I was gonna see, yeah. I think it says in the last game, I did reduce the amount of sectors of
You still
scan down
have
to,
all
I think,
three lifelines
8
left.
sectors. I
You have
have that managed when I
50-50,
worked,
phone
so
a
I had
friend,
the
and
bin
ask the
files, which are
audience.
separate, without the bin queue
Get the next
construction.
one, and you will be 7 questions away
With
from
all
1
the
million
games that being bin
euros.
queue,
So keep your
actually,
head. The best of luck. Here it comes for
I shouldn't have worried
8,000
about that. I think
euros.
the main issue that I scanned so many sectors that was causing, the lag spikes, so I reduced it down to 8, which is what DuckStation recommends you do, so. Who composed the opera Carmen? Giuseppe Verdi, Georges Bizet, Donizetti, Giacomo Puccini. That'd be Georges Bizet, which was
You
set
think
in
it's B.
France, actually, which I believe is Bizet's country of origin, actually.
You had 4,000 euros. You now have 8,000 euros. Here comes question 9. I must remind you, if you answer this correctly, then you stand to win 16,000 euros. If you were to get it wrong, you will drop 7,000 euros. Good luck. Here it is.
Okay, for 16 thou. The zodiac symbol for Aries is a scorpion, fish, ram, crab. That'd be a ram. I'm never getting this question wrong again because, well, not because before, but
well
because
done. You've just won
this game here, the
16,000
Kitchen
euros.
PC game. There's a question about, I believe it's which of the following zodiac symbols is a ram. Yeah, that one is Aries, so. That's just a fervent proof, if you ask me.
Remember, you still have all 3 lifelines left. The last answer got you 16,000 euros. You are flying. Here is 32 grand's worth. Look it over, think it over, decide whether you want to go for it.
Okay, for 32,000, this is for 25, so. Who wrote the Screwtape Letters? George Orwell, Ernest Hemingway, J.R.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis. That'd be a Clive Staples Lewis or C.S. Lewis.
You think it's D.
I know there's a question about the other way around.
That question was worth 32,000 euros.
C.S. Lewis wrote about
and so are you.
Devils.
It's the right
that
answer.
One is the Screwtape Letters, so. Yeah, I think actually with the song of the day, actually, I try to avoid using the same artist twice, actually, and
you now have 32,000 euros. Fantastic. Whatever happens, you're going to leave the game with that amount, and you deserve it. You played a blinder. You are now 5 questions away from the million. The next one is worth 64,000 euros. You might as well play. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Have a look.
Season's changed by Expose, which was mid to late 80s, actually, so. Which of the following is the collective term for a group of toads? Knot, gam, wedge, root. That'd be a knot of toads.
You think it's A?
Nuttoads.
Well, you knew that you had nothing to lose by answering this question, and you didn't have. But you're now worth 64,000 euros. Now, this is serious money. You are on 64,000 euros. This question is worth 125,000. Remember, in this game, if you keep your head, you keep the money. Lose your head, you lose the money. Relax, concentrate. For 125,000 euros, here is the question.
Okay, 125. Sarah Gamp appears in which Dickens novel? Scrooge, Oliver Twist, Martin Chuzzlewit, Great Expectations. Sarah Gamp doesn't play Chuzzle.
You think
and
it's
the reference
C?
That, referencing, I think
so far, you had a cracking
game, actually, which was
but the crack still goes on. You have just won 125,000 euros.
One was Peggle, 2 would be Zuma's Revenge, Chuzzle's third, Bejeweled was 4, Bejeweled's 4, and then 5 would be, I think I'll go, Alchemy Deluxe, actually, 5.
You have 125,000 euros.
So
we are Delira and
I remember playing
for
the
you.
Pop Gang.
You now have question 13. It's worth 250,000 euros. You don't have to play it. You can take the money you run, but it doesn't cost a cent to look at it.
Here it is.
All right, 250. Tchaikovsky's 6 symphonies, known as Polish, Manfred, Little Russian, Pathetique. That'd be Pathetique. I think there's a similar question in the Pirate Edition game, actually, for 5,000.
Well, you could have walked away with 125,000 euros, but you chose not to. Which is just as well, considering you've just won 250,000 euros. You are now just 2 questions away from 1 million euros. Whatever happens, you have done remarkably well. You have 250,000. You now have the chance to play for 500,000. Look at the question, reason it through, decide whether or not you want to play. Remember, get this wrong, you will go right back to 32,000 euros. So, take your time. Here is the question.
Okay, for 500,000, what you got for me? What is albumin? Egg white, seaweed, tobacco, fruit juice. It's actually the white part of egg whites, actually. Yeah, I think Barker was asking a question for
They say that fortune favors the brave.
I think he made a bold decision
of
going
that
for it.
Probably wasn't playing for 500,000.
I think it was about tempura,
and you
actually. I've got Marker Triple.
Nevertheless, it's true on this occasion. You've just won 500,000 euros.
1 in 14 odds now, so I'll say for this one. Because Pilgrim's Progress, I think, was gone. I will say Macbeth Beal by Moon.
You have 500,000 euros. Congratulations on a very fine game. We are excited and delighted that you have earned the chance to play for the sum of 1 million euros. You have a check for 500,000. It is there if you want to take it. But here is the final question, the one that could make you a millionaire. It'll cost you nothing to look at it, but remember, if you get it wrong, you will go all the way back to 32,000 euros. It is your call. Here it is. We wish you the very best of luck.
All right, which got me for the middle game, and this is actually a bit of a milestone actually approaching. Actually, I'll say it after. So, the sculptor Oliver Chapard created statues of which of these Irish men? Paddy Courtney, Sush Lane, C.S. Parnell, Daniel O'Connor. That'd be Sush Lane.
You think it's B.
Satanta, as it was known as originally. So.
You played for 1 million euros, the biggest prize in the game, and you won. You will now join the small list of names that have managed to claim that fantastic prize. You are a millionaire. You have won 1 million in euros. It's an absolutely wonderful achievement. Well done. Our very best wishes to you. Thank you
for
a great game.
My second in a row, and chief amongst my 250th John Carpenter game. You can see with this challenge that like the amount of games I'm getting is just beyond. We're getting to the point to where, we get to points where it's like 300 is next on the table actually. Even though I was expecting to get to 300 actually. So, but with that being said, thanks for watching. Remember, this is the second game of 13 I have to do for today. So.